There we go.
All right. So let's start with just circling out those shoulders, so just rolling them back. And rolling forward. Awesome. Nice big arm circle circling towards the front. Try to really get lots of movement and rotation through the shoulders here. And towards the back. All right. Nice and straight up, one arm down, coming together, and then flipping. Good morning.
Good morning.
And out to the side, squeezing the shoulder blades together, squeezing the chest at the front. Awesome. All right, you're gonna stand nice and steady here. Arms are straight up in the sky. What you're gonna do is try and pull your elbows down beside you. So what this does is squeezing these shoulder blades together. You're kind of bringing that motion of those wings flapping. So reaching up, pull the elbows down towards the ground, pushing up to the sky again. Squeeze to the bottom, and up. Awesome. Perfect. All right, getting into that tall plank position. So holding yourself in that tall plank. You can either go from your toes or your knees here, reaching one arm straight out and back. Other side out and back. Three, two, one. Awesome. Walk yourselves back up and you can stand yourselves right up. Roll those shoulders out a little bit here. Welcome. Awesome. All right, let's start with just a little light jog here. Get ourselves slowly warming up here. Step out a little bit wider into a little bit of a football run here. And back to middle. Awesome. Jumping into a squat here. You're squatting, tapping the ground, reaching up. Tap the other side, reaching up. Three, two, one, back to that jog. All right, moving into burpees. You're just gonna give me 5 burpees at your own pace. Nice kind of light jog here while you finish that off and bring yourself down. All right, we're gonna get some movement in the shoulders. Lots of movement through the shoulders and the arms, especially when we're coming in a little cold. So you're gonna do lots of motions that you would normally do with weights, just with body weight, just to get everything going. So you're gonna do a side raise. So squeezing everything, try and picture squeezing the top of your shoulders, out and in. Two more. Going to the front. Straight out in the front and back. Two more. Awesome. Same thing with curls. Hands are flat, palms are facing up. Squeeze the biceps, trying to really picture squeezing those muscles, and down. Awesome, and into some rows. So bent over rows, reaching towards the ground, pull those elbows back. This is a really good way to practice getting those elbows to go back instead of up. Squeezing, pulling towards the hips. Elbows end up right beside your body, nice and tight beside your body. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right, you can kind of jog on the spot if you want, or walk on the spot while I explain what's going to happen today. You're going to have a set of 2 exercises, and we're going to do 3 rounds of them this time. So your first round is going to be 30 seconds on, 5 seconds break, 30 seconds of the other exercise. Your second round is going to be 20 seconds, and your third round will be 10 seconds. So it gets a little bit less time as you go, as the muscles start to feel that motion. All right? So your first motion is going to be underhand rows. So you can grab both dumbbells. You're going to have the palms facing out. So getting into that bent over row position, so knees are soft, back is nice and neutral, palms are facing out. You're gonna row, and again, hand those hips right at your hips. So you don't wanna pull those up. Picture someone holding your shoulders down, driving those elbows back. All right? So you want those elbows facing the back wall behind you. All right? So underhand rows, squeeze at the top, lower. And again, the whole time when you're doing rows, picture someone pushing those shoulders down. If you have these shoulders coming up to your ears while you're doing it, you're bringing in traps, which can often lead to some headaches and lots of tension in your neck. So keep this relaxed. So all that's pulling is your back muscles, driving back. All right? So that's your first motion. Your second one is going to be a rear fly. So same thing, bent over position. Elbows are staying tight at your side, squeezing your shoulder blades together at the back. All right? So just opening, closing. All right? Again, keep those shoulders down. All right, so it's gonna be 30 seconds, 20 seconds, and then 10. Get a little break between each little set there. All right, here we go. Starting with those underhand rows. Go. Awesome. Driving those elbows back behind you. Try and picture tucking those weights into your pockets. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, roll those shoulders back a little bit. Going into those rear flies. So bent over position again, and go. Keeping those elbows pinned to your side. This doesn't need to be a long motion, just a nice short rotation here. Keep those shoulders pinned down. Squeezing through that mid-back. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, you got 20 seconds here. Grab some water if you need to. Roll the shoulders out. Take one layer off. Take a layer off if you're warm. All right, coming back in with those underhand rows. Here we go for 20 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Three, 2, 1, rest. Roll those shoulders back, going into those flies. And go. In 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, 20 seconds, then we got one last set. Keep rolling those shoulders back. Kind of helps train your muscles to pull those shoulders down. All right, underhand rows, last round here. In 5, 4, 3, and go. Keep that core braced, holding your spine nice and neutral. and rest. All right, going into flies, and go. Pin those shoulders or the elbows to your sides. And rest. Awesome. Take a little rest here. Shake those arms out a little bit. How does that feel with the 20 and 10? Do you want to keep it 30, 20, 10, or do you want to do 30, 25, 20? Hands up if you want the second one. Sure. You guys ready for the challenge? Sounds good. I think you can handle it. All right, we're going to move into a little bit more shoulders and arms for this one. Just change my timer here. There we go. So your first motion is going to be a shoulder press. You can keep it simple or you can add a bit of a combination. So your basic simple shoulder press, keeping these elbows within your peripheral vision. So when you're pressing, you don't want these coming so far back you can't see the weights. Always make sure you can see the weights when you're looking straight ahead. Pushing to the sky, lowering just below the shoulders, push to the sky. If you want to add the combination, push to the top, drop into the bottom part of an upright row. So upright, flip, and press. All right, I'll let you decide which one you want to do. Kind of works all sides of the shoulders. So keeping everything steady, keeping your spine nice and neutral. You start to bow your back to try and compensate. Drop a foot back, keeps your body nice and steady in that neutral position so you're not wrecking your lower back. All right, so your second motion is going to go into a hammer curl. So palms are facing together and you're coming down from here. Squeeze at the top and lower. Keep this one nice and slow and controlled. These often tend to feel easy at the beginning, but the slower you do this, the more controlled you do it, the further along the burn starts to hit. All right, so just squeeze at the top and lower. All right, so starting with that press, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Pressing to the sky, you don't have to worry about the weights coming together. It's an up and down motion. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right, getting into that hammer curl position. Palms are together, and go. Squeeze at the top and lower. Keep good control of the weight the whole time. Takes out that momentum. If you feel like adding a variation, you can also alternate between regular curls and then a hammer curl. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, 20 seconds. If you want to grab some water, shake the arms out a little bit. All right, going back for that press. Hello. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. That upright row, just pulling along the front of your body, pulling straight up the front, rotate and push. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right, getting ready for that hammer curl. Again, if you want to add that variation of a regular curl, you can, and go. Try and picture the muscle. Really focus on that bicep. Get the bicep doing all the work. Three, 2, and 1. Awesome. One last rest here. We'll go back for 20 seconds. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and press. 1, rest. Last one of those hammers. And go. Three, two, one, and rest. Awesome. Drop those weights for a second, shake them out. We're gonna move into some triceps with, again, a little bit of shoulders, just a slightly different angle on them. So your first motion is gonna be some kickbacks. So you can grab your weights, get into your bent over position. So putting those hips back, spine stays neutral, you're kicking back from here. So you're getting those dumbbells up into your row position, kicking back, squeezing the back of your arms. Make this, again, a nice slow controlled movement. If you're swinging like this, it's not using any of those muscles. All right, so nice and slow, squeeze at the top and lower. All right, the only thing that should be moving is from your elbow down. Everything else stays pinned to your side, pushing out the back. All right, your second motion is gonna be around the world. So palms are facing out with those weights. If you have lower weights, you probably wanna grab those for this one. So palms are facing out, feet are nice and steady, drawing a circle in front of you. So just going around the world and back. Making sure those dumbbells stay in your peripheral so they're just in front of your body. All right? Nice slow squeeze here, slow and controlled. All right? Get everything ready, get your weights there. All right, here we go. Start with those kickbacks and go. Starts to get tricky, you can just do alternating two, one and then the other. Try and picture squeezing the back of those arms. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, roll those shoulders back quick. Palms are facing out. Ready for those around the world. Go. This one starts to get tricky, you can drop the weights and just do body weight. It's also a great one with body weight. Again, controlling those weights the whole way. Three, two, one, and rest. 20 seconds again. Shake them out, grab some water. All right, going in for these kickbacks again. Again, if they get tricky, just do alternating one or the other. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. Again, keep those shoulders pinned down. Picture someone pushing your shoulders down so they don't end up around your ears. And rest. Awesome. Get ready for those around the world. Palms are out. And go. Good. If you start to bow your back, step one foot back. Three, two, one, rest. Awesome. Last little break here. The shoulders a few rolls. All right, kickbacks again, coming in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Awesome. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, last one of those around the world. And go. rest. Awesome. Good job. All right. Grab a little bit of water. You can move onto your mats for this one. I'm going to bring in some chest here. So for this one, we're going to start with what's called a hex press. So if you have a heavier weight, you can grab one heavy weight, or if you don't, which I'm going to do with my two lighter ones, hold them together. So you're just squeezing them together, so you have one solid weight in the front. So you're going to be in your, there we go, on your back here. Elbows are tight to your side, pushing up to the sky, and dropping down right to your belly button. So you're keeping those weights low, pushing from there, and all the way up. All right? So you're going to be squeezing the muscles that are just coming in from the chest and the side of the shoulders. So keep those elbows pinned to the side, pushing up, lowering right to your stomach, okay? So those weights should almost end up right on top of your belly button. All right, your second motion is going to be a fly. This one, again, keep a little bit lighter with the weights. Palms are facing each other. Arms stay at a little bit of a soft elbow, so you're not locking your arms. Elbows stay soft, dropping out to the side, just shy of the ground, squeezing on the way up. All right, so your arms should almost be in a bear hug position. So there's a little bit of a bend. You're almost keeping a circle. So squeeze together. You're getting lots of stretch through here. Squeeze on the way up. All right? So same thing, 30, 25, and 20. All right, so starting with that hex press, here we go. And go. Dropping to your belly button. Push on the way up. The top of the motion, when you're pushing up, try and squeeze the chest muscles together. Awesome, good work. Three, two, one, rest. All right, palms are gonna be facing together. Get in that bear hug motion, and go. Try and focus on those chest muscles. Use those muscles to move your arms. Five, four, three, two, and rest. Awesome. All right, 20 seconds here. Grab some water if you need to. For that fly, making sure that weight is tracking right across your lower chest. All right, so those weights don't come up above your face. They're right across in front of your chest. All right, here we go. Starting with that hex press again. In 3, 2, 1, go. Dropping low to the belly button, push to the sky. Three, two, one, and rest. All right, getting ready for those flies again. Bear hug and go. Nice slow control movement here. Three, two, one, and rest. Last rest here. Grab some water if you need to. Got one more coming here. All right, last one. Get ready for that hex press. 3, 2, 1, and go. And rest. Awesome. Get ready for flies. 3, 2, 1, and go. Three, two, one, rest. Awesome. All right, sit yourselves up here. We're gonna move into some conditioning and some core. So you can stand yourselves up. We're gonna move into our first set is gonna be conditioning. We're gonna go back and forth between conditioning and core. So we have 5 exercises, 25 seconds on, 3 seconds to rotate. So it'll be a pretty quick switch. But your first round is gonna be, your first one's gonna be that crab walk. So you're gonna be hands on the ground, feet in front of you, and you're just gonna tap the opposite foot. All right? Going from here. If you need to, you can also stay on the ground. Whatever works best for you, but if you want to actually keep yourself above the ground, tapping from here. All right, so that's your first motion. Then you're gonna hop yourself up. Your second motion is air skipping. So this one you can do hopping on the spot, you can do every other, you can do double dutch if you want to, whatever you want to do. Skipping on the spot, keeping that heart rate up. All right, your third motion, is gonna be going into jumping jacks. Basic jumping jacks, you can do step jacks if you don't want the jump, or if you really want the challenge, squat jacks. So hopping in from here. All right, so choose whatever challenge you want on that. Fourth one is going to be toe taps. So tapping the floor in front of you, using a good high pace here for this one. And then your last one, down for mountain climbers. All right, so 5 things, 25 seconds on, 3 seconds break. Then we're going to go into a core set, and then we'll come back to it. All right? So starting with the crabs. There we go. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. If you need to have your bum on the ground, it's totally fine. It works just as well. Let's do this. Exactly. I can't even do that. Test the coordination.
I can't go that fast. I was like trying to do this.
As long as you're moving, you do whatever you want to do. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, stand yourselves up. Getting ready for skipping. Go. Again, you can go every other foot, both feet, whatever you feel like doing here. See, she's got skipping skills. That I don't know.
I might have gotten the double dutch rope.
Exactly. And rest. All right, going in for jacks. Go. Yeah, double dutch was never my forte. Pretty much coordination.
It's funny how you pick it up though as soon as you get back into it.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
I did.
Oh, man.
Why he loves you.
Exactly. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, going for toe taps here. That reach forward. Go. uh, 10 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, last one, mountain climbers. And go. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, you're gonna move down onto your mats now. We're gonna do a rotation of 5 ab exercises. So your first one is gonna be an iron crunch. It's gonna be on your back. Everything straight up in the air. Lower just so it's just above the ground. Squeeze the knees and elbows together. Crunch your whole body together and back out, all right? So there's your iron crunch. Your second one's gonna be scissor kicks. The palms are on the ground, dropping one leg at a time, back and forth, all right? Go as low as you can, keep that lower back into the ground. And then your third one is gonna be the Russian twist. So back and forth in your V-sit position, you can have your foot on the ground, up, whatever's most comfortable, back to the scissors, back to the iron crunch, all right? So starting with those iron crunches, here we go. And go. Squeeze, pull those elbows to the knees. Exhale on the way up. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, going in for scissors. Go. Brace that core the whole time, controlling those legs. Three, 2, 1. All right, sit yourselves up. Getting ready for that Russian twist. Go. If you really want to challenge, you can add a dumbbell here, whatever you want. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Back down for scissors. And go. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, going in for iron crunches. Last one. Go. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. Grab some water and stand yourselves up. All right, going back into that conditioning again. So with that crab toe tap, if you don't want to do that one, you can honestly just do high knees standing if you'd rather. Yep, or sit-ups, whatever you want to do if you don't want to do that crab walk. Into air skipping, jacks, toe taps, and mountain climbers. All right. Here we go. And go. You can also tap the knee if you don't want to bring the foot all the way up. It's also a variation you can do. 3, 2, 1, rest. Stand yourselves up, getting ready for those skips. And go. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right, going into jacks. Go. Three, 2, 1. Awesome. Toe taps. And go. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right, mountain climbers, last one here. Go. Three, 2, 1, rest. Awesome. You bring yourself onto the ground. right, keeping it simple here, we're gonna go into basic crunches. So your basic crunch with your legs up or down, whatever you want. You're gonna do a heel touch. So crunches for the first round, half crunch and do heel touches for the second round. And then your third round, be sit and hold. All right, and then back down to those heel touches, back into crunches. All right, basic crunches, go. Exhale on the way up. Drive with those core muscles. And rest. All right, half crunch up into those heel taps. Go. Three, two, one, and up into your V-sit. And do V-sit and hold, and go. Either have your feet up or a heel down, whatever you need. Keep breathing. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Back down. Ready for those heel touches. And go. Three, two, one, rest. All right, finish off with those basic crunch. Go. Three, two, one, and rest. Awesome. Grab some water. We're going to do one more round of that cardio burst. So starting with either the crab walks or high knees, whatever you feel like doing there. Last round. See if you can give it all you got here. And go. Three, two, one. Bring yourselves up. Get ready for that skip. And go. Three, two, one. Rest. Ready for those jacks. And go. Three, two, one, rest. Toe taps, and go. Almost there. Three, two, one, rest. All right, mountain climbers for the end. Go. Pull those knees to the chest. 3, 2, 1, rest. Awesome. All right, grab some water. Shake that all out a little bit here. All right, we're gonna finish off with one little blaster, then we'll move into some slower core stuff. Bring yourself down. All right, so this one's gonna be 30 seconds, one big burst. It's gonna be a mixture of a burpee and a push-up. So take your time on this one. Do it whatever way you feel like you wanna do it. So your basic one, hopping up, down, push up, up. From there, if you wanna go to your knees, you can. Same thing, hopping down, drop to your knees, bring yourselves up. All right? So 30 seconds, pace yourself as you need to. Do as much of that 30 seconds as you can. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Grab some water. Shake that out a little bit. We're gonna do one more round. All right, same thing. 30 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Ten more seconds.
Do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Whew, nice work. Shake that all out a little bit. Whew. All right, when you're ready, grab some water. Move on to your mats on your stomach. All right, we're gonna move into some planks here. So your first motion is gonna be a plank and hold, where you're gonna stretch out a little bit further. So you'll be at your plank position, tall plank, and you're just gonna walk your hands out as far as you can comfortably go and hold yourself steady. All right, so this brings in a little more of the shoulders, brace your core, really kind of squeeze those ab muscles together, holding yourself steady, all right? So you're gonna plank and hold that stretch, so your whole body is flexed, all right? Your second motion is gonna bring yourself back onto your elbows and do a basic plank. So back and forth between the two, all right? Here we go, 25 seconds each. Getting ready for that tall plank. So up into your tall plank and reach forward. Walk yourself forward and hold. Brace your core, keep yourself steady. You don't have to walk far, just a little bit of a stretch here. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, bring yourself down to your elbows. Basic plank here, and go. Keep your tailbone tucked in. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, back up for those tall planks and go. Walk yourselves out. Spread your fingers wide, keep yourself steady. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest down to your regular plank. Elbows down and go. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. All right, grab a little water if you need to, and you're gonna stay on your stomach. All right, so your first one is gonna be, it's called a Superman. So again, on your stomach. This is bringing in some upper body as well as your core. Okay, so you're gonna be on your stomach, flat out, arms are straight out above you. Again, that Superman sort of motion. You're gonna flex everything, squeeze the glutes, push those abs out, and lift everything up. So you're making a half circle here, and you're just gonna keep going from here, pulling those elbows down. All right? So your hands should move just parallel to the ground. So you're squeezing the shoulder blades together at the top. This whole time you're squeezing those ab muscles. I almost picture pushing them out. So you're really keeping yourself steady. Squeeze the glutes, keeping your body nice and tight. All right? So that's your first motion. Your second one's just gonna be a Superman hold. So straight out here, holding everything tight. All right, so the first motion has these, second one has them just without. All right. Here we go. And up. Drive those elbows down, parallel to the ground. Keeping your neck relaxed so you're looking down to the ground. Push those abs out. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, this time taking those arms out of it, just using your core. Go. Up and hold. Squeeze those glutes. Five, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, going back in with those pulls and go. Drive those elbows towards your hips. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Three, 2, 1, rest. Relax everything, back up and go. Up and hold, last one here. Flex everything, squeeze. 3, 2, 1, and down. Nice work. All right, whenever you're ready, moving up onto all fours. We're just gonna finish off with some bird dogs here. Just a nice way to kind of get everything centered again, making sure everything's aligned. So keeping your body nice and steady, spine stays neutral, so your back's not bowing or anything. Neutral spine, stretching out, dropping back, switching arms. So you're gonna go back and forth between left and right, keeping everything steady, making sure your neck stays facing down, relax your neck. All right, so squeezing the glutes, reaching out. All right, we're gonna do 1 full minute here. 3, 2, 1, and go. Halfway, keep going. Spine stays neutral. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Awesome. So while we're here, pulling your spine up, get a nice stretch here. Then you're going to sit back into that child's pose. Sink your hips back, really stretch forward with the fingertips. All right, you can bring yourselves up into your down dog position. So hips are up in the air, and you're just going to push down into the floor with your hands, letting your shoulders sink down. I'm going to drop your head down, relax all of your neck. Awesome, and relax. Drop to your knees and flip yourselves over. And stretch out that lower back. So again, bringing that knee up to the 90 degrees, twisting it across, just letting it fall naturally. You can just let your hips rotate all the way through. And relax. Bring that same leg back. And the other leg. 90 degrees. Rotate the hips through. And relax. All right. Bring yourself back over onto all fours here. Just going to stretch the front part of us out. So you're reaching between here. So your right hand is reaching towards the left-hand side. Palm down, and you're going to lean away from that hand. Get a nice stretch through the back of the shoulders. This is a great one if you want to do this at home. You can have your hand just against a wall standing. It's a little hard to do without a wall, so works great on the ground. And relax. Bring yourselves up. Left hand going through to the right side. Palm down. Pull yourself away. And relax. All right, this time palm is out, and we're going to stretch the inside part of your chest. So palm is down, and you're just going to pull away from that arm. So it just opens up the chest, gets a nice stretch to the front of your shoulder. Just want a gentle stretch here. And come on up. Same thing with the other side, palm down, pull away from that hand. And relax. Awesome. Whenever you're ready, bring yourself up to a standing position. Those ones are really great to do against a wall if you can. You grab onto a wall and pull across. So if you find these get tight later today, do a couple of those as well. All right, so palms are together, palms are facing out, and stretch out, open up those shoulder blades. And relax. Again, fingers interlock behind you, open up the chest. Awesome. All right, one arm behind your head, reaching down the back as far as you can. If you want a little stretch for the abs, you can lean into that a little bit. Get a little bit of an oblique stretch there. And relax. Other arm. Again, if you want a little lean. And relax. All right, stretch out the neck, dropping it to the one side. Again, if you want to pull away, push down on that shoulder bone, that bone right across here. Push that away, let your neck fall to the side. back to neutral. Other side, dropping to that side. Give a little pull if you want. Relax that hand, dropping down to the floor. And back. All right, roll those shoulders out. These slow rolls. You can feel all of those muscles waking up again. And forward. Awesome. I'm going to finish the stretching there, but again, if you want to keep going, feel free, or keep stretching throughout the day. Keep everything moving.